Confidence is not something you either have or don't have. It is a state of mind that can be created, influenced, and restored within minutes when you understand how your thoughts shape your reality. In moments of doubt, your mind tends to magnify fear and minimize your abilities, creating a temporary illusion that you are not capable, not ready, or not enough. But this illusion can be interrupted almost instantly with the right approach. Inspired by the teachings of Joseph Murphy, this quick confidence reset begins with awareness, because the first step to regaining control is recognizing that your current feelings are not permanent truths, but passing mental patterns. Once you become aware, you can begin to shift your internal dialogue by deliberately choosing thoughts that support you instead of weaken you. This is where mental focus comes into play, as you gently redirect your attention away from fear and toward possibility, reminding yourself of past successes, strengths, and moments where you proved your capability. At the same time, your words carry power, and what you say to yourself matters more than you may realize. So replacing negative self-talk with clear, positive affirmations such as, "I am capable, I am prepared," and "I can handle this" begins to reprogram your subconscious mind in real time. Alongside mental and verbal shifts, your physical state also plays a critical role, because your body and mind are deeply connected, which means even small adjustments like standing upright, taking a deep breath, relaxing your shoulders, or making eye contact can instantly signal confidence to your brain. When these three elements, thoughts, words, and body, work together, they create a powerful alignment that can transform your emotional state in less than 3 minutes. The key is consistency and intention, because the more you practice these quick resets, the more natural they become, allowing you to access confidence on demand instead of waiting for it to appear. Over time, you begin to realize that confidence is not dependent on external validation or perfect circumstances, but is something you can generate from within whenever you choose. This realization is empowering because it puts you back in control of your experience, helping you face challenges with a stronger mindset and a calmer presence. No matter where you are, whether you are about to speak, make a decision, or step into an unfamiliar situation, you can use this simple reset to center yourself, refocus your thoughts, and remind yourself of your true potential, knowing that confidence is always available to you when you consciously decide to activate it. Building on that quick reset, the next step is learning how to sustain and deepen that sense of confidence so it does not fade the moment pressure returns. And this is where repetition and emotional reinforcement begin to shape lasting change. When you intentionally practice these techniques multiple times throughout your day, especially in small, low-stakes situations, you are essentially training your mind to respond differently under stress, creating a new default pattern that supports confidence instead of doubt. According to the philosophy of Joseph Murphy, the subconscious mind absorbs whatever you consistently impress upon it, which means every repeated thought, affirmation, and emotional experience becomes a building block of your internal belief system. This is why it is important not just to say positive statements, but to feel them as if they are already true, because emotion acts as the fuel that allows those ideas to sink deeper into your subconscious. As you continue this practice, you may notice that situations that once triggered hesitation begin to feel more manageable, and your reactions become calmer, clearer, and more intentional. Another powerful element of sustaining confidence is visualization, where you take a brief moment to imagine yourself succeeding in whatever you are about to do, seeing the details vividly and experiencing the outcome as if it is happening right now. This mental rehearsal prepares your brain for success, reducing uncertainty and increasing your sense of familiarity with the situation. At the same time, it is important to understand that confidence does not mean the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to move forward despite it. And by consistently applying these techniques, you begin to shift your relationship with fear itself, seeing it not as a barrier, but as a signal that you are stepping outside your comfort zone and growing. Your physical actions continue to reinforce this process, as maintaining open posture, steady breathing, and controlled movement sends ongoing signals of strength and stability to your mind. Over time, these small adjustments accumulate into a noticeable transformation, not only in how you feel internally, but also in how you present yourself to others, creating a positive feedback loop that further strengthens your confidence. The more you experience yourself handling challenges effectively, the more evidence your mind collects to support the belief that you are capable, and this evidence becomes a powerful anchor that you can rely on in future moments of doubt. Eventually, confidence becomes less of a temporary state and more of a consistent trait, something you carry with you rather than something you search for. And this shift allows you to approach life with greater clarity, resilience, and self-assurance, knowing that no matter what situation arises, you have the tools within you to respond with strength, focus, and a deep sense of inner belief. As this transformation continues to unfold, you begin to recognize that true confidence is rooted not only in momentary techniques, but in a deeper understanding of how your inner world consistently shapes your outer experiences. And this awareness allows you to take a more intentional approach to your daily thoughts and habits. Instead of reacting automatically to challenges with doubt or hesitation, you start to pause, observe, and consciously choose a response that aligns with the confident version of yourself you're actively developing. This shift may seem subtle at first, but over time, it creates a powerful sense of control because you're no longer at the mercy of old patterns or conditioned beliefs that once limited your potential. Drawing inspiration from Joseph Murphy, you begin to see that your subconscious mind is always listening, always recording, and always responding to the impressions you give it, whether those impressions are positive or negative. This means that every thought you entertain, every word you repeat, and every emotion you reinforce is contributing to the version of yourself that you experience each day. With this in mind, you naturally become more selective about the mental environment you create, choosing to feed your mind with thoughts that support growth, resilience, and self-belief rather than fear, doubt, or limitation. At the same time, patience becomes an essential part of the process because lasting confidence is not built overnight, but through consistent effort and gentle persistence, especially during moments when progress feels slow or uncertain. During those times, it becomes even more important to return to the simple reset techniques, trusting that each repetition is strengthening your foundation even if the results are not immediately visible. You also begin to understand that confidence is not about perfection or having all the answers, but about trusting yourself to figure things out as you go, which allows you to take action more freely without being held back by the need for certainty. This mindset opens the door to new opportunities, experiences, and personal growth as you become more willing to step into situations that once felt intimidating or overwhelming. Your ability to recover quickly from setbacks improves as well, because instead of interpreting challenges as failures, you start to see them as valuable feedback that helps you refine your approach and strengthen your mindset. Over time, this creates a sense of emotional stability and inner strength that is not easily shaken by external circumstances, allowing you to remain grounded and focused even in unpredictable environments. Ultimately, confidence becomes a natural extension of who you are, supported by a strong connection between your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and reinforced by a clear understanding that you have the ability to influence your internal state at any given moment, empowering you to move forward in life with clarity, purpose, and a steady belief in your own capabilities.